Yeah, so I guess first off, thank you guys for saying yes to creating this together. And I'm also grateful to all the guys in Brad and my circle that just said yes to running circles and to helping us facilitate this many people. Um, so yeah, November 19th, we are creating an open men's gathering for International Men's Day as part of a series of what we're hoping to create 1,000 men's circles around the world to just raise awareness for men's mental health, to get people together and actually talking about the real stuff. We've talked about it earlier on the call of how powerful it is to have a safe, intentional container to talk about what's actually going on in your life and the things that actually matter.
What we're doing is larger than us. And it was a great idea that Project Uncivilized came up with this. But it's not just that one group, right? It's inspiration in the context of International Men's Day, which has traditionally been a joke. But mental health is a serious issue. And if we can inspire other people to do the work and form their own circles and have the framework and experience to have real conversations, then there will be less suicides. There will be less incarceration. There will be a lot more responsibility to end the suffering in men and the suffering that men have caused. And that's a direct quote from what Man Uncivilized is aiming to do. But that's just one container. There's so many other good men's groups that are coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Spear of the Sacred Men, for example.
Yeah, it's a great container. I'm very proud of that container. I wonder what men think about men's work today. And if they think it's, men holding hands and hugging. Or if they actually understand that some of the top performers in the world all have coaches. Once men actually have the opportunity to look at some of that stuff that's in there, it's amazing how functional you become. And I think we were talking about the magician earlier on, but I think there's an illusion out there about what men think men's work is.
Part of the point of 1,000 Circles is to continue that conversation. 5-7 years ago, it wasn't that common. In and around that time, I don't think that the word really had a lot of understanding even within men's work, right? And then it has evolved. I think the conversation in people doing the work overall, personal development, it has taken a more of a foothold in many people's minds, but there's still lots and lots of work to do.
I think it's still so niche that men don't know what it is. And going back to what I said earlier, as soon as we hear men's work, then we project it on what we think it may be, like you said, hugging and holding hands or whatever, right? So, and I know
Or it's
just
toxic.
Yeah. And you know what? There's lots of groups out there that are toxic.
Right.
And so we have to be really intentional about how we're working as facilitators and how we're making sure that everybody is in this for the right reasons, that we're creating something beautiful and not something toxic. And that's for us, if we're holding these circles as facilitators, probably our top priority to make sure that we're holding our guys accountable to not bringing that toxicity into us, because like you said, we're trying to stop the hurt caused, not amplify the amount of hurt we're able to do as men. And I think as men have done some damage over the years, and acknowledging that, but moving forward, that the only way we change this is by actually doing the work. The same old shit doesn't work anymore. Doing the same thing over and over and over again, you're going to get the same results.
This is how you become a high performer.